He is 90 years old and under arrest. The police say Karl Kraus, a German-born World War II veteran, is a paedophile. Just one of literally thousands of suspected child molesters arrested in Thailand each year. From his cell, he spoke to me off camera, denying the charges. This is the mother of the girls he's accused of abusing. We've hidden her face to protect the identity of her children. She breaks down as she remembers how her children described the abuse allegedly carried out by Mr. Kraus. Mr. Kraus insisted to me that he's the innocent victim of a malicious blackmail campaign by neighbours near his house here in Chiang Mai. But this case does highlight the fact that the police here in Thailand are now putting many more resources into investigating allegations of child abuse in a bid to tackle a problem that has blighted this region for decades. The police are putting suspects under surveillance. American Robert Cutler is one of their targets. The police giving us rare access to their files on him, including dozens of photos showing this university teacher with young boys. The police eventually raided his house, finding boys half-clothed in a bedroom. Cutler denies charges of child abuse. He's facing 80 years in prison. But experts say despite their best efforts, paedophiles are still flocking to Thailand.
Honestly, right now, I don't think it's getting better. I think it's getting worse because, I don't know, maybe they believe that Thailand is a best place for them to come to have sex with the children.
The police say the law needs tightening.
There is no specific law about having child pornography in possession. So Thailand should issue the law about child pornography specifically.
Who is that boy?
So instead, the police are trying to catch paedophiles red-handed. Here, former Swiss banker Cornel Wieslichbach is found with two half-naked boys in his hotel room.
Put your hand away, please. Put your hand down.
You want me to handcuff you?
He later pleaded guilty to abusing children. He was sentenced to 2 years in prison but got parole immediately and was deported to Switzerland. The police say it's tough getting a conviction.
You are under arrest for the charge of sexually abused boys.
The suspect might try to approach the victims or the family, the parents of the victim, to convince them or give bribery, to make them change the statement. And if they change the statement, which means the story would be different, totally different, I would say. That is the most challenge.
And you still tell me that you don't recognize this person?
I don't recognize from the pictures.
But the police here are raising their game. In the past, 70% of their cases didn't result in a conviction. Now they've slashed that failure rate to 20%. The case of 90-year-old Karl Kraus highlights the difficulties the police face. Little forensic evidence, and any conviction will depend on the testimonies of the children he allegedly abused. Persuading them to talk is never easy, but the police are hoping Kraus will spend the rest of his life behind bars. Government figures show he'll be just one of almost 3,000 paedophiles charged in Thailand each year. Dan Rivers, CNN, Chiang Mai, Thailand.